This is such a bad song.
Shite.
They're powerful.
So am I.
Are you kids high?
Good evening, hello, and well, here I am. Sorry, it's later than planned. Hello, I know I said I'd start 45 minutes ago, but here I am. I then got called up. To do some work for chess.com. I had to do Chess Centre, and then I did a stream for chess.com, and I've just been eating very quickly chess.com some rice and beans. Then there was a little emergency at home. So anyway, enough of my sob stories. Enough. I'm here now. So rice and beans. Oh, is there an echo? A little emergency. Okay, nicely pointed out. So sorry about the echo. I had the sound on the sound. You heard two of me, which can never be a pleasant scenario. Hearing me twice, so I apologise for that. So, like I say, I was just saying it's been a long day. Been doing a lot of streams for chess.com and various other things, and little dilemma at home. So I apologise for streaming later than I basically had anticipated, and I'll probably just do about an hour today. Famous last words, of course, especially when you have one of these little babies. Now look at that, that's a good beer, isn't it? Nice percentage there. And you know, now that I'm actually, you know, just doing my own personal stream, I can have a beer without worrying about getting sacked, you know, because who cares? So yeah, well, thank you for tuning in, and I think it's just going to be a bit relaxed today. I'm going to play some Blitz. My one aim is to try to get my rating up from 24-29, which is pretty crap. So I'm going to at least try to get over 2450, but you know, we'll see how it goes. So I'm just going to do a bit of Blitz. So we're not going to bother with any puzzles. I haven't got anything prepared. I did that earlier. I'm not going to bother with any long play games because it's Blitz. It's Blitz. I mean, what's better than chilling out with a little bit of Blitz? So if you hate Blitz, bugger off. Go away. Oh, thank you for the donation.
CNN is fake news.
Availability. That's very, very generous and kind of you. Thank you, man. That's cool. And you know, one thing I have mentioned, and I won't go on about it because you've probably seen the YouTube video I did a minute ago. I've done two YouTube videos. I did one earlier and I did it on latest developments in the London system, so worth checking out if you play the London system. I played a bit of Blitz yesterday, but if you want to support you know me, this is the last time I mention it for a while, don't worry, I'm not going to bore the hell out of you with my weird sales pitch. If you do want to support me and my YouTube channel, then obviously donating is lovely. Obviously, if you don't have any money, don't worry about it, just enjoy, sit back and get yourself a beer instead. It's also quite fun. It is live, Mike the Pike, of course it's live, it's on Twitch, so hello. And I've just finished a new course, and this is the biggest thing I've ever done. It's 16 hours of video course, and it's got loads of other things. It's at half price, this course, until Saturday. I'll just put it up on the screen because, you know, if you do want to support me, I know I've mentioned it a lot, but I'm obviously trying to get a little bit of cash in at the moment. The funds are a little bit low. I'm not going to do too many sub stories. Everything's going well, everything's going great, so it's just you know, one of those things, happens to everyone. But this course is basically selling at half price until Saturday. The link is there at the top, so all you need to do is type that link into the thing. I'm basically I'm not in charge of selling this one, so I hear that Nat Chic is having trouble with a download. Well, the download should work absolutely fine. It's iChess are in charge of it, so they're the people. Oh, another donation. Thank you so much, man. Mr. Frazier. Very kind, man. Just donated £23. That's very kind. Quite of a weird number, but cheers, man. That's really generous. But yeah, I mean, if you want to get something in return, this course I think it's a good investment, because I put a lot of effort, a lot of time into it. And you can see there's a link there that someone's left, a little preview. And it's really, you know, my secrets of how to get better. And if you do want to support me and you have the money, then that course is a great way to do it. Get it at half price before Saturday, and just put that link in at the top. And I'll tell you what, last thing I'll do about this course is I will just put the link into the chat here as well. Then we can play some Blitz. We can play some Blitz then. So let me just put it into the thing. I can see someone saying, Simon, you're feeling happier today than normal. Am I? Maybe I'm just drunk. Who knows? No, I'm absolutely fine. I'm normally pretty happy chappy. It's, you know, all the beer I drink. No, I'm normally a happy chappy. There's no reason to be upset, is there, in life? Generally, and yeah, everything's cool, man, and I'm pretty relaxed today. I've got a beer. I'm with my friends here online, and basically this should be a bit of fun today, so I've got nothing to complain about. So yeah, so that's enough of the sales thing, except for one last thing. It's only a minute longer, then I'll leave you alone. We'll play some Blitz. But yeah, it seems like more people are joining into this stream now. 85 people's good, so again, welcome again. The last thing I'll do, I'll just play a little video clip that explains it better, and then I'll actually talk about the dungeon meat. What on earth am I talking about, you might be wondering. Well, that is quite exciting. So while I put the promotion clip on, one of the main reasons I'm doing this is it means I don't have to talk, so I can have a good sip of beer, because I need a little energy boost before the Blitz starts. So, you know, you have to put up with me talking for a little bit longer. Okay, right. Let's put it on now, shall we? Where is it? So, okay. It will come around the start of this video in a second, but I'm gonna have some beer first. Hello, my name is Grandmaster Simon Williams, aka the GingerGM, and welcome to the GingerGM method. A method of chess that I think and hope will help you guys improve as a player. Now, what are the key things in this method? First of all, don't waste your time learning stuff which is not going to help you. We're going to get rid of that. This course is going to help you guys who don't have a lot of time. Maybe you've got lives outside of chess as well. So we're going to be very efficient in what we learn in this course. And this is a lifetime's experience of me being a teacher. I'm going to share my secrets with you to improve you guys and improve your guys' chess. So for a limited time, there's going to be money off this course. Make sure you click on the link below and get this course now. It will improve your chess. Right, well, enough of that. You know, I've done my stuff, so now we can play some Blitz. That's what we're here for. So, I don't know how it's going to get on. I'm just going to do my normal stuff. It's all live. And my first game is against the 24-34. So, I think I had quite a lot of success recently playing the Dragon. I call my opponents quick here. And I'm going to try the Dragon again. Now, there's two ways I play the Dragon. I either play A6, but I'm going to play mainline Dragon because you get really fun positions in Dragon. And White will generally try to checkmate you, as he's doing here, on the king side. And on the other hand, I'm going to try and hold down his attack and get some initiative on the queen side. Now, I don't know about this setup I'm playing. The one problem with this move is my knight is a very bad piece, but I also think it's important to get castled, and this is a very normal way to attack with this one coming in. So probably this position's slightly preferable for my opponent, but nothing to should we say poo my pants about. There you go, I've said it. So the normal way to counter this kind of thing is to go E5. So this is what I'm trying, and generally, what the hell? That's so greedy. I wouldn't even consider a move like that. My opponent played it without a second, you know, another thought. Maybe it's okay, but this is going to give me. Look how quickly this guy's playing. I mean, should I be scared? He's playing like Speedy Gone. What is it? Kakaz, and he's very quick. Okay, so what am I going to try to do? Well, I'm going to try to do the normal sack. I'm going to take there. Trying to take there and checkmate him. Do you like the sound of that? That's one idea. I suppose the problem with my position is that my bishop and knight over here are pretty crap, aren't they? If my pawn was back on e6, then it would be a lot better. And my opponent is trying to come in. So if I take here, knight e7 check here, knight takes here, and then I have one check, but that's it. If I go rook d8 now, let's say this rook, he has check here, takes rook check, then I have bishop here, then he has bishop c4. So maybe I should just move my king out of the way just to avoid any this check and give myself some options. So now I think, you know, this is a very strong piece. I think my opponent's quite a lot better in this position, but you know, it's the first game, and you know what I'm like in the first game. Pretty crap is the polite way of saying. I always do well when I'm doing it. Oh, hello, Adam, and there goes Clever Clogs Adam Hunt. Hello, Adam, saying he is winning, mate. Okay, well, thanks for that. Yeah, I kind of realised that. I was just trying to look on the good side of life, Adam. You know, there's no point pointing out the negatives, is there? It's not all about the negatives, Adam. You know, we got to stay positive. And well, I'm just gonna, you know, I might maybe writing this one off. I'm going to. This is the kind of move I don't really want to play because it weakens my king side. But if I've got any hope here, I need to get these guys out. Okay, well, my opponent is doing some tricky stuff. Now he's gone back again, so he's actually made a bit of a mistake there, which is good. And what do I do? Let's push this little bait. Oh, he's gonna go. Is he gonna go knight there? Okay, let's do that one. Push his queen away. Maybe I even consider sacrificing here if I get a chance. And what do I do to stop? I'm not too worried about that, am I? Okay, I'm going to have to move quick, so let's push this one up. I see someone saying Tom Drog. Hello, Tom. Adam saying attack him. Attack him. Attack him, son. Okay, mate, I'll try. Here we come. I'll attack him on the F-file. Tom is saying play the Black Lion, so maybe I'll just do that, Tom. Maybe I will, sir. Maybe I will give the Black Lion a go. He's trying to swap off. Don't do that. Oh, come on. Come on. And oh, I'm so slow as well. How do I get... I mean, this is horrible, isn't it? I need to get these pieces in the game. And I don't know how. And I've got 22 seconds. Is there anything good? No. Okay, let's just move quick. And we'll put this down to a warm-up, shall we? Basically, that means, yes, I didn't play very well. And, you know, actually now, the position's probably the best it has been. But 22 seconds is the worst that things have been. Okay, come on, let's just flick them in. And I'll keep fighting now. But 21 seconds, no, 21 seconds got. Oh, I'm not very, as you all know, I'm not an Eric Hansen or a Hikaru Nakamura. I'm more of like the old slow. I'm just a slow coach when it comes to this. And oh my god, he's got a pawn. Is this going to be thrown in? Bad start. Oh, I don't know. I don't even want to play this on. This is disgusting. I'm looking for some desperate tricks. We'll resign that one. But that's a good sign. Because you know why? Because whenever I lose the first game, I always throw the first game. Because I throw the first game. Oh, he doesn't want to play again. That's annoying. Because I come back stronger from there on. So that's my warm-up. And now we're business. So I'm going to just go with my normal Dutch. Which, I don't know, how many of you guys out there, I'll try to keep an eye on the chat as I play, as much as I can, but I will try my best. How many of you guys have actually got the Dutch DVD and play the Dutch? I expect a fair number of you do. It's just an opening I know pretty well. I actually had this position we see here against none other than Boris Gelfand. I had this, and I actually managed to beat Boris Gelfand in this kind of position. I love throwing Ari up the board, and now it transposes to a bit of well, what kind of Dutch have we got here? We've got a Stonewall Dutch. So I'm just trying to get my next two pieces to better squares. So I'm kind of thinking my ideal setup would be something like my knight here, my bishop on d7. Hopefully he doesn't have time to come in here. And the issue maybe is his knight comes in here, but I think I should be equal if I get my bishop to d7. And like I say, my knight on e4 is, well, it's a fantastic piece, isn't it? He has this pawn here. I guess with that move, he's trying to stop me going here, because then he goes rook c7. So, positionally speaking, I'd like to get my knight to c4, but he gets his knight then into this square. So, can I allow his rook in here and try to get active counterplay somehow? I can't see how at the moment I can do that, so I'm just going to cover the c7 square, and that allows me to get my last piece up. And you know, I know pretty much all the maneuvers that you should do in the Dutch, because I've had it like 4 billion times in my games. And the maneuver that I often do is try to get my bishop, flick it over there somewhere, maybe g6 or this square. But this position seems absolutely fine. You know, I've got a rook coming to c8. We've both got a good knight, but I would say his pawn is weaker on b5 than my pawn. So I'm going to play normal moves. Trap his rook. How am I supposed to trap his rook, Adam? What have you been smoking, Adam? What have you been smoking, boy? Okay, maybe I should have moved the other rook there, because then my idea of moving my bishop around would have been better. This is probably the wrong rook which I've moved. I don't like his move a3 from him, because it's giving me opportunities to take that. Now there's a big thing. Do I take with this pawn, giving myself the d5 square, or do I open up the f-file? So if I take here, he gets the c4 square. What's that like? I think I'm going to try this. This seems like an interesting option, because where does he move his queen? And now, thank you very much. Thanks, I'll have that one. That's why I don't think you should have put your pawn there, should you, son? Should you, son? And well, I see Mike the Pike. Hello, Mike the Pike is pointing out that Magnus Carlsen also has played this kind of Dutch, the Stonewall Dutch, which is transposed into. I just quite like the Dutch. I think it's a very easy opening to play. By the way, cheers. I need to keep my energy levels up. Hence, some very nice cider. Okay, right. So that's a good move. Now, if I take, my bishop is in trouble. This is why I should have put the other rook here. It was much better. I need my rook behind the pawn. So I want to get this one. Okay, so takes. How are the tactics working there? Knight takes, rook here, takes piece down. So do I have to go bishop here? Seems a little bit passive because then my knight has to go back to a bad square. I want to take this one, but I can't get it to work. So I think I have to play this move, which this is why, like I said, I put the wrong rook on c8. Someone saying that looks like a posh bottle. Well, it's a pretty good one. It's a very strong. It's like 8.8% cider from Somerset. Cider is certainly not a French beverage, Nero. Cider comes from a county on the west of England called Somerset, where Glastonbury is, and it's okay. I mean, what's my opponent doing? Okay, I'm going to step out of that one now. Step out of that one. He's not going to get some draw, is he? He might be able to keep attacking. Oh no, because I've got to check. Okay, yeah, it's basically from Somerset, basically. So you think, okay, you think my game's been smooth? Oh, that was great. What do you guys think of that? Did you see the clip between Maurice Ashley and Magnus Carlsen? That was really quite funny, wasn't it? I thought that was very amusing. Oh my god, if I'm getting mated? Oh, stop! You can't mate me. You can't mate me. He's gonna mate me if I'm not careful. Right, let's hold on. I thought I was being very clever there, threatening this move, but in actual fact, I was being a little bit foolhardy. Not for the first time in my life, but okay, this is still good. He's a lot down. Hello, Adam saying, what do I think? What do I think of the Maurice Ashley thing? Yeah, has anyone got a link? Someone can throw a link in, surely, to the video. Basically, what happened, if you didn't see it, Magnus Carlsen had just defeated someone, and I say someone because I can't remember who. I think it was someone good. There you go again. Do you like the way I'm dodging the question? And in the interview, he played a really nice game. And in the interview afterwards, Maurice Ashley said to him, and it sounded like Maurice came across a little bit funny because Magnus had just won. And the first thing Maurice said was, Magnus, it didn't look like you played a very good game there. You didn't play, very good moves, basically, or something along those lines. Oh, there's a clip there. Cheers, Adam. Thanks for that. And Magnus got really annoyed and basically said to Maurice, come on, what do you want from me? I won a game. What do you want? Which I think is a fair point generally, in that situation. But okay, I mean, it was. I think also it was a bit of an overaction. But it's good to have characters in chess. One thing I feel we don't have enough of in chess nowadays is we don't have enough characters. Everyone's kind of like, pretty sensible and normal, and I think we need, like snooker, like other things, we need more characters, don't we? Surely we need to get the interest up in by having interesting people. I'm saying this very slowly. Okay, I'm just going to move my last piece out before I decide what I'm going to do. And I'm kind of now already thinking I want to maybe play e5 and knight e4 and generate some kind of attack. We do need a Ronnie O'Sullivan. I think you're right. I'd love to see. Ronnie O'Sullivan was like a great snooker character. But even if you go back before Ronnie O'Sullivan, there was a guy called Alex Higgins, who is an absolutely brilliant character, Alex Higgins. And Alex Higgins, a real character in chess. It just, you should just really good character. And then, hello Lee, hello Cruisy Lee, Lee Bullock. Good to have you join in. Who's also a character. You're certainly a character, Lee. I won't take that away from you. I'm only joking. You're a good friend. Hurricane Higgins was just a phenomenal character. What a champion he was. Yeah, but then someone also mentioned. Who else did you mention? Oh, Adam saying more gingers. Well, we always need more gingers in the world, surely. Who did someone else mention? McEnroe in tennis. He was great as well. You need these kind of controversial characters they attract sponsors, they attract audience, even if they're not well liked. They're good to have. You know, you've got to have baddies. So yeah, good stuff. Okay, well, I think Bugs Bunny is going to have his carrot and bugger off because he is going down to Chinatown, and now my attack is going to come straight at him. So I'm still thinking e5 takes queen d3. You know, I want to get my queen over here and checkmate him. I like these simple ideas in life. But am I trying to stop b5 first? Let's just go here, because I can't get my... I don't know. Do I go e5 or do I go f5? One of these moves is going to come. Hutch Love is saying, when is my next White Rabbit stream? If you caught one of these streams before, basically it's... Well, last time I did it, I got really drunk and I did a stream. And I have to admit, it's not really very professional, isn't it? But I do a lot of professional things. So, you know, I kind of consider all you guys as my friends. And, you know, it's quite fun to get drunk with your friends sometimes, isn't it? Isn't that one of the things in life that people should do occasionally? Okay, enough messing about. It's time to checkmate him. Well, why am I even thinking? I wanted to play e5. That's why I held off. But I'm going to use Freddy Krueger, the f-pawn, to try to rip his king apart. I don't know. a4 is probably a bad move. I don't care if you take that pawn. You can have that pawn. You know, it's just getting in my way. It's getting in my way. Here comes Freddy Krueger. Here he comes. And now I've got ideas of coming here with what is brewing. This is a brewing attack. I'm not even going to bother calculating. It's quite hard to calculate, talk and drink beer at the same time. Bloody hard thing to do. Munna Guy is saying, hello Simon, this is my first stream. Well, you're more than welcome, and hello. I'm glad anyone who's joining for the first time. Cool, it's great to have you here. It's normally a bit chaotic, these things, and completely crazy. Oh, do you like that move? That is such a sexy move. I'm about to unleash my bishop on him. I was going to say my cannonballs, but then I thought, well, cannonballs, releasing my balls on him. I think I've fallen for this problem before, so I'm gonna refrain from that. Okay, that's a good move. Is he coming in here? Maybe. Let's try and come in this way somehow. So I'm just going to keep attacking. And someone else is saying McFalligy is also, that's a good move. He's defending well. It's always horrible when your opponent defends well. He's not supposed to defend well. He's supposed to collapse and let me win without a struggle. Don't defend well. That's not fair. Yeah, I mean, doing it live is quite fun because, you know, I can... fuck a duck. Fuck a duck, fuck a duck. He's defended, hasn't he? You know, at least I get the live chat, which I can try to answer to. This is just a weird position. What the hell is this? What the hell is this position? I want to get rid of his pieces, and he's making it exceptionally difficult for me to do that. And I'm getting very confused with what the hell's going on here. Oh God, I'm getting really confused. So okay, let's just win on time. Fuck a duck. What, win on time and I move like an old man? Bloody hell, Simon. Quick. I don't care if I win dirty. It's the winning that counts, not the taking part. There you go. There you go. It's the winning that counts, not the taking part. That's one of my GingerGM quotes there. It doesn't matter how you win. It's just winning. I don't care if I win dirty. Well, I do, okay, but I mean, time is part of the game. Oh, come on, Adam. Hussein, so wrong. Well, you know, I have indeed been called a wrong'un in my past. Okay, so someone asked for the Black Lion, and the opening I'm going to play here. Well, I'm not going to play it now because he's played this pile of crap. So I'm going to play something else now. Yeah, well, I always smile when I win. It's nice, you know, smiling's good for the soul, surely. What is this rubbish? And what I always do, if you know me, well, you know that as soon as a G3 is played, Harry, put your hands in the air for the main man of the hour. Who is the main man? It's this guy here. What is his name? Hands in the air? Oh my god, I'm like some kind of chess MC. It's a little bit disturbing, isn't it? And well, he's got a very strong formation here, so it's not going to be easy to break through. I think I'm going to have to try and push somehow like this in the centre. Otherwise, things are going to come too blocked. Already, people are shouting for the transvestite variation, for explosives. We will see, my friend. We will see if the transvestite wants to come into play. What was that Rocky Horror song? Sweet transvestite. Can I sack? This is the move I want to play. Queen takes, and then queen check here. Is that a load of diddly poo? Oh, I love my diddly poo. I shouldn't say that, but I do. I really want to... Okay, well, should I just play something like this and play a bit more boring? Okay, I mean, maybe I could have sacrificed it. Maybe I could have done that, but I bottled it. And, well, I kind of felt when I did this pawn sacrifice I'd have a way through, but it's not clear that I do. Now, can I get my bishop here? Let's do that. Let's at least try to get my pieces to the best squares that I can. And he played that move a bit quick. Now I should certainly have some play here, surely, with this bishop on this square. Again, can I take here? No. Let's move in. Let's move in. Let's move in and get my pieces pointing. Oh, fuck a duck. I've fallen for that one. If he does that, I can resign. Bishop f1. Oh, no, don't play bishop f1. Do not do it. Ooh. Thank you. Because if you'd have gone bishop f1, I would have resigned. Bishop f1 was a very nasty move there. And I'm just going to try to cause as much mischief as I can with my pieces. But I haven't got any clear way to get my pieces into his position. That's the problem here. I mean, how do I get them in? So, do I throw the rook in there and hope something turns up? Why not? Let's put the rook there. Am I going to get my queen trapped? It's very likely. Am I actually threatening anything? I don't think so. What am I actually doing? I don't know. It's a good question. What am I going to do? I'm going to have a sip of beer. So, yeah, let's just have a sip of beer, shall we? Okay. So, I see a couple of people are saying they want me to play a bit more positional. Which, well, maybe I'll play a positional. Do you want to see me play a positional game after this? Maybe I will. Someone's talking about the double penetration of my two pieces here. Which I'll just leave. I'll leave that statement to hang in the air, shall I? Like a bad smell. Okay, well, it looks like now he's allowed me to get my counterplay. I've got my knight coming in here. I'm threatening rook takes here. My bishop's cutting up his king. So things are looking a lot better. Now I've even got this check. That looks really strong. Do I have anything stronger? No. Why not play here? And you can see the power of love, the power of this piece. And I don't really know how I got such a good position. Probably not deserved, but I'm a pawn up now, so I just don't want to lose on time. Don't lose on time. If I don't lose on time, then this is going to be very good for me. Is my knight really good on that square? I don't know. So, need to get my rook to d8. So, come on, let's get it around. What is a4? What kind of move's that? That's the kind of move that I just don't understand. And now my rook is getting ready for a bit of penetration. And time for the storm. It's time for the storm, boys. And he is dropping everything. Could I have taken a bishop on e3? Could I? Did I miss a whole piece? Well, you know what? I didn't miss it. Cruisy saying I could have taken a bishop on e3. GMs don't miss things like that. I saw it. I just thought I'd enjoy myself by playing a little bit slower. You know, I didn't want to take his bishop. I don't want a free piece. You know, it's too unfair. I feel sorry for my opponent. You know, I want to make a proper game of it. Okay, well, I actually did a video on this position earlier on today, which is on YouTube. And the point of this position is I did exactly this position, E4. Now, if you this is the trendy line now, and E4 is a line I was discussing. It's quite strange this. I was discussing this, like I say, earlier today, and I came to the conclusion that white has a very pleasant position, slight edge. So now I've got to prove it. Well, my pawn structure is good now because this is very weak, and people are asking for a positional game, and I have to say this is looking like it's going to be a positional game. I just want to get a rook to d1. He's got a weak pawn. You've always got to find a weakness in your opponent's position, and I'm just going to try and play around that. Generally, I'm quite happy to swap all pieces off here because his knight's going to be pretty crap on this square. Now, do I even have a penetration? Well, I could do, but I'm just gonna keep my pawns nice and intact here and play a bit more slower in this position. Like I said, I'm generally happy to exchange off pieces as long as I don't exchange every piece off, because his one weakness, the c4 pawn, will be weak later on. Oh yeah, people were asking earlier, I forgot to say, very exciting news for the diary. GingerGM have got a special thing coming up. It's quite a long way off. It's in November, but if you are, I mean, it won't be open to everyone. You'll have to get special invite because the venue, but basically it's a one-day event that we're running, our first one-day event. I say me and a couple of friends, and it's going to be basically a one-day Blitz event in the centre of London, so a great venue, and first prize is going to be £1,000 for the Blitz, but there's also going to be other special prizes that people will be able to win, and it's in a crypt. It's in a crypt at a church, this one, and I think the capacity is about 60-70 people. So I will be giving out special invites to people who've, you know, helped out GingerGM, friends, grandmasters, but other people who follow my streams like you guys. If you are around, I'd like to give some of the most loyal supporters a chance to come along, so you can come and meet and greet, share a beer with me. I'm sure Adam Hunt will be there. Cruzy Lee probably won't, because he won't get an invite. No, I'm only joking. Of course he'd be there. And it's basically in as people are saying, the venue is really a dungeon, so it's going to be quite interesting. Will there be flatlining? Quite possibly. That's a good film, Flatlining, isn't it? And it's going to be recorded, so it's I think the date is November the 17th or 18th. So put it in your diary now, and yeah, it's just I'm really looking forward to it, and we're going to try to make it as weird and as wacky as we can. We will record it all, and it's basically, I think I can tell you something else now, in anticipation for a new site that we're launching, GingerGM. So hopefully everything will be ready by that moment in time, and it's really exciting. I think the Chess Bras will give them an invite, so maybe they will come, but there'll be lots of other grandmasters there, especially with £1,000 first prize. But what I'm going to do, I have to raise the money through streams and other things, just to, you know, to obviously, because all the money is going to come from my own pocket. Now, while I'm talking, I'm literally playing like bloody Magnus Carlsen here. I mean, this is probably the most beautiful game of chess you'll ever see in your life. I mean, look at this positional master play by me. I mean, God, sometimes I amaze myself with my sheer and utter brilliancy. And that is what I'm doing here. This is smooth. This is as smooth as anything. And as you say, this knight is terrible. So, okay, let's think how we can finish him off. Well, I think I want to meet this. Do I want to allow this move? I want to stop all his counterplay. Now, here he will go pawn here, but then I'll take it. I'll just take the pawn. And Well, he's played the best move. I was hoping he wouldn't play that. Obviously, you know, you do hope your opponent doesn't play the best moves, but this is still looking very good for me. Got lovely coordination between my pieces, and you know, there goes another one. Am I getting? Make sure I don't fall into some dirty checkmate. But there you go, nice stuff. So that was good. That was smooth. That was positional. What's my rating? I'm getting there. I'm 24.47, and I said the first stage, my aim was to get over 24.50 today. I'm going to play the black line because I mentioned it, and then hopefully to get to 2,500. Okay, someone's asking a couple of questions. Keep your questions coming in. I will answer them when I get a chance, obviously. Will Mike Basman be playing in the tournament? I'll give Mike an invite. Mike Basman used to be one of my first teachers, actually. Mike Basman. I say teachers, he took me to tournaments, hence why I'm probably such a crazy player. And another question, did I speak to Jabava? Well, I'd say Jabava's quite a good friend of mine, and I know Jabava quite well. So I speak to him regularly when I'm at tournaments. So I guess the answer is kind of yes to that one. Can I sing Irish songs? Probably the answer is yes, but you don't want to hear them. You don't want to hear my Irish songs. It's normally something for a 2 a.m. sing along, that one. So I'll save you that. And the other thing I would say is that, you know, I'm not going to stream too long today because I've been at it for a long time. Another question, why don't we know anything about your girlfriend, Simon? Why would you want to know anything? I mean, I'm here to do chess. I'm not here to give you bloody soap opera, am I? I'm not here to tell you, you know, I'm not here to, like, you know, go on about that. I mean, you know, that's should I be telling you about my girlfriend? I find that quite a peculiar question. Plunder my blunder. Hello, thank you. Cheers, dude. And I will certainly put that towards the dungeon. That's going to go towards it. But thanks, man. That's very kind of you. Cheers. Thank you. And right, what's going on here? Well, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm exchange up, and I kind of feel that my opponent's got quite good compensation, which is unjust in this unjust world. And here we go, Queen E7. Well, I suppose people are going to wonder if my girlfriend's real now. Well, my girlfriend is real, and I blow her up at 11 o'clock every night before I go to bed, if you get my meaning. Yes. That's the way I roll with my plastic girlfriend. Oh yeah, that's all you need to know. Okay, right, so my opponent's got very good compensation. He's got a fantastic knight here. I mean, one thing you want to do, and my bishop is absolutely shit. One thing you want to do in these positions is trying to get your rook on open lines, but I can't actually get my rook to any open lines. So what I'm trying to do at the moment, my first thing is to swap this one, but I also don't want to allow my opponent to get a knight here, hence why I've gone f5. And you know, I want to sort of get this one out of the way and just swap some of these ones off, because they're starting to piss me off a little bit, these knights. Okay, well there you go, you swap one off. And he could win another pawn here, couldn't he? He could get rid of that one as well, which he may have missed. But what do I do in this position? It's actually very hard to think of a plan, and I don't like positions where I don't have a plan. So I'm going to try and now squeeze my queen into his position, but it's not going to do much damage if it's just my queen. I need to get my rooks in, and I can't get my rooks in if there's no open lines. So how am I going to get my rooks into the position? Well, queen d5. Well, I'm certainly going to grab that one, because that gives me a chance of queening old Harry. Ooh, my opponent is really playing a risky game here. I mean, look at this guy. Look at Harry. Look at Harry go, son. Look at him go. Go, go, go. Go, Harry, go, go, go. Who needs rooks when you got Harry? Harry. It's not Harry. It's Ari. And I don't see how my opponent's going to stop this one. So, cheers. Another one bites the dust, maybe. Or am I being a bit premature? Who knows? That's not Harry, that's Ari. And maybe every time I think I'm going to win, I should take a drink. Maybe I've been doing that subconsciously as we go along. Every time I think I'm winning, I take a little sip of beer. I say boiling hot here in England. I don't know what it's like elsewhere, but the temperature's boiling, and where I film, I've got quite a small room here. I live in a very small place that I rent, and it's I need to get a fan as well, because this ginger certainly gets a little bit sweaty at times. Okay, so that's my first goal. So I have got over 24.50. And like I say, if you want to support, then thank you for your donations. Everyone's donated, and do remember about this course that I'm doing. But I have another game. So what are we going to play now? Let's do something a bit more gambity, shall we? And they can't get a bigger gambit than the King's Gambit. And now this opening is one of Black's best replies against the King's Gambit, in my opinion. This move is my little speciality gambit. It's a bit of a weird one. I don't think it's very good, but it makes the position quite complex. And the point is, I get this pawn formation, and I basically try to get quick development. But I try to claim that my pawn on e5 is worth an attacking unit. So I don't know how true that is, but we'll see. I haven't really done any, work on this gambit at all. I kind of make up gambits, as you probably guess, as I go along. And okay, now if I move my knight, it has queen here check, which should be disastrous. So I need to take this one off first and get my knight to the central square. Now, of course, this doesn't seem like it should be enough compensation. So what am I doing? Well, let's I know. God, I'm hallucinating. You know what I was thinking there? I was thinking I'm threatening knight f6 check, winning the queen. My words. What was actually going through my mind? There's two problems with that. Knight f6 check, he can go knight takes, and I'm not winning the queen. And the other point is his actual his pawn is guarding that. So unfortunately now, one thing I didn't really want to do was swap queens off, but I don't really have an option because I couldn't maintain my knight on that square. In the ending, it's not like the end of the world, the ending. Okay, well now I'm gonna oh god, why have I suddenly started playing like a complete and utter idiot? Okay, you could have just taken that pawn with check, but this is probably okay as well. Is there, I mean, what is this position? What is this? I don't know. This seems alright. This seems alright still. I don't think this is that bad. Can I start attacking his weak pawns? I probably want to go something like b3 and then move my bishop and get a rook here and start targeting this one. So this is the way of the walk. Cheers. Okay, right. Now, is he threatening anything? No. So I'm going to continue with my plan. And it's quite hard for him to develop his pieces. He can't actually get his pieces out. I mean, he might, yeah, he has to take here and put his knight on this square. But even this should be some compensation for me. I really think his pawn is so weak. So I'm actually going to move my knight here. And I'm going for his weakness. But I'm also got this as my secondary plan, just to try to stop him getting normal developments. And if he ever castles now, I've got this one, so this position I think is pretty good. And let's get my plan in. And actually I think I'm better now. I'm definitely better now. When I take that pawn, surely this is better for me. It can't be worse anymore. With my rook coming to the c file, my knight does a very good job of blockading his pawn on d4. Cruzy is asking, why am I not coming on Saturday? I think I am coming on Saturday. There's an event on Saturday going on. It's a rapid play tournament in London, and I just haven't entered yet. You know, I do everything at the last minute, basically, in my life. I'm a very last minute kind of person. So that's the only reason I just haven't I haven't entered yet. Okay, well, the winning streak seems to be going. I'm going to have a sit because I'm still quite happy with this, because I think if I can win that pawn, I have a little bit of a relief, because I get rid of his most frontal unit. Cheers. So do we whip it off now? Yeah, let's whip it off. Whoosh. Let's get it off. And well, I'm a pawn up, but these guys are a little bit funny, aren't they? Oh, Patzer sees a check. Only joking. I'm sure my opponent is not a Patzer. Did I say he was a Patzer? No, I didn't mean it. I'm sure he's a very good FM. I'm just being rude. I like getting myself psyched up, you know, get in the mood. People are mentioning that Harry is not very potent today. I know, he's really... Yeah, but every Harry needs a day off, don't they? Every Tom, Dick and Harry needs a day off. And, you know, this guy has sacrificed himself for the greater good on so many occasions that, you know, he's having a day off. I like the way that someone is saying drinking is bad for you in capitals. I'll tell you what's bad for you. Shouting in capitals in the Twitch chat is also bad for you, just in case you're wondering. So yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for that useful bit of knowledge there. You know, reminding me that drinking's bad. Well, you know, is drinking bad? I mean, drinking, in my opinion, drinking is. I mean, anything to excess is obviously bad. I had knight d6 in that position, by the way, but having one beer at night is probably, it's actually proven to be good for your heart. So that's what I say to you, son. Just in case you're wondering. Right. Okay. So the storm continues. I'm still cracking on. And should we go for the let's go for the black lion now. Let's keep going with the black lion. It was successful last time. And like I say, if you want to learn about this opening, then basically you can watch my free videos or buy the DVD. This is the main line, black line position. And the way I normally play this is I either go for g5, but g5 is not as good when they go b3. So when they go b3, my general plan now is to try and reroute my knight to g6, because that is where the knight belongs. So I'm going to head him around here, because then he can try to come into the king side. And I've actually had this kind of position before, but I can't remember it because my memory is so bad due to all the alcohol I drink. Yes, okay, so what's happening here? Well, I'm first to get my knight in, so we'll put that in there. And the idea now is I want to play g6, because if I play g6, I make a mockery of the knight here. So that's what I'm going to do. And my bishop wants to come to g7, give a little bit of extra protection, and we all need a bit of extra protection, as I'm sure the chess bras would tell you. To this position. Okay, so my opponent, on the other hand, is still pressurizing me, and he has an idea now of doing this one. So I mean, I'm a bit worried about my e5 point, and he's now also threatening to take here and take here. So I don't know about this position. My knight's a little bit overextended, actually. So do I really want to go g5? I don't think so. I'm gonna, come on, mouse, don't do that to me. Also down on time, so I'm going to play this one, and I want to just liquidate and get my bishop to this square. We'll get my bishop to g7, then it's probably about even, so let's just do that. But it's a bit boring, I'll be honest, it's a little bit boring. It's a little bit boring, this one, surely. This is not the kind of black lion I wanted. I wanted a bit more violence in the position. Oh god, come on, my opponent's just going to play like a boring old fart, which is, well, it's not a bad way to play, because he's a little bit better in this position, because this is a weakness. Now I think I'm going to play this one. This is the kind of move that I'm really cautious of playing, because whenever you play a pawn move, you always basically make a weakness. You weaken a square. Every pawn move makes a weakness, and this pawn move weakens d5. But there's no easy way. I mean, really, when you give an outpost away, the most dangerous thing that can get in on the outpost is a knight, and there's no good way for his knight to get there. But he's playing. He's playing. I mean, I know he's playing like an old man, but he's playing well. He's playing well. You know, I'm not going to criticize him anymore. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I will. Who knows? Maybe I will. Who knows? Probably will. I probably will. Right, but I really need to get a plan going because he is playing well. What am I doing? What's my knight doing? What am I doing with my life? What is going on? Okay, so I've got to get rid of this rook. This rook is pissing me off. So I'm going to go here and try to kick this little mother away. And then I'm going to try to get my knight into d4. So I'm already thinking of that. So my opponent is trying to stop my knight. But now my knight is going to try and come this way. Because I found an outpost. And all of a sudden, I'm fucking getting annoyed because the mouse is shit. All of a sudden, my knight and my position looks good. Because if I'm the first person to get my piece in, that's a good move. That's a good move. That's at least... That's a very good move, making my life more difficult. And, yeah, it's always annoying when people do that. And I'm down on time. So he didn't allow me to do my plan easily there. So, is that a good move or not? I don't know. I don't know. And, well, if he plays that, I'm very happy. He's falling straight into my plan because my pawn structure is intact. And I've still got my knight travelling towards this good square here, but I'm a little bit down on time, so it's time to quicken up my act. And my eagle is about to land. Come on eagle, you're about to land, aren't you? You're gonna land on the square. And as soon as my eagle lands, I'm very happy. I mean, okay, maybe I'll lose this pawn with bishop e2, but I'm not so concerned about that. I don't want to lose it if I can help it, so I'm going to defend it. Why not? Sometimes we have to do the defensive moves. And let's grab an open file, shall we? Okay, and now I've got to just move quick. Shut up and move quick. That's what I'm going to do. Right, shut up and move quick. Okay, I'm talking to myself. I've been talking to myself for about an hour now. It's the first sign of mental illness. But I've got loads of signs of that. So, okay. Right. So, why is he falling asleep? Why has he fallen asleep? My opponent has fallen asleep. And what is he doing? Okay, well, he confused me with his very slow play there. Okay, come on. In we come. Right. I'm not one of the... I can't move quick and talk. So I'm not going to. Simple as that. Derek's bringing the bacon home. Maybe. God, he's a bit quick though, isn't he? What the fuck is going on here? I'm just bloody gonna win this one. Get in there. Technique. We're on a roll. We're gonna rolling. And yeah, I actually plan to finish the stream already, but as I think I'll play until I lose the game, because it's been a very long day for me today, and even GingerGMs need to rest occasionally. But I don't plan on losing the game for a while. And my rating is gradually going the right way, so which is a good sign. I don't want to allow him to go e5, so I'm going to play like this. Interesting position. I'm hoping is he really going to castle queenside? In case he castles queenside, I'm getting ready with Ari, to cause some damage. He has gone that way, so I want to open this area of the board up, and my opponent wants to open up the king side. So how am I going to try and open up the queen side? Well, I'm going to just play this move, even if it loses a pawn, because I want to get rid of his pawn protection. So even if you have to sacrifice a pawn in these types of situations, it's often worth it if you can just open up lines. And this is another typical idea to try and open up the A file. So here we come. We're trying to open up the ARI file as well and get this one going. Cheers. This kind of position I'm generally very happy in. I like these kind of double-edged positions. My knight doesn't have a good square though, so if I go here, he comes back. Do I can't? Okay, let's do this. I know I allow his pawns to come forwards, but my knight does take a good square then. And I'm already thinking if I should be capturing. Okay, so he's trying to block the situation down. So I need to play this. Even if I give up another pawn, I need to keep the A file open. And let's. Oh, look at him go! Look at him go! Oh, I had knight takes e6. Ah, I still have knight takes e6. That was the worst square to put his king. And look at this little cheeky bishop here. Is coming. F5 coming in. So well, I don't even know. I like my knight. I mean, do I take the rook? I don't think I'm even going to take the rook because my knight is such a fantastic piece that I don't even want to do that. Probably regret that, but let's see. I'd rather checkmate him because his king is, you know, who wouldn't rather checkmate? But let's let's go for this one now. And now, do I have bishop here check? That is the kind of move I want to play. But first of all, let's eliminate that knight. And I think I will be taking the rook soon because it's getting to that point of the game. Messy position though. I mean, messy position. Because his pawns are quite dangerous and his king doesn't look so weak now. I don't know what's going on. Messy. And let's keep some ideas of penetration in. And penetration seems to be... Oh, I've got queen b8 penetration. Oh, oh, that's the kind of penetration where you really, you know, should. That's a deadly queen penetration there, isn't it? That diving into his position. Oh dear, he's in trouble now, isn't he? Can he stop that move? Can he stop it? And he's obviously having a long think about this, this move, or maybe he's just disconnected. Who knows? I didn't even finish my dinner earlier, so you know I'm gonna have a little bit of dinner. Keep my energy up. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Okay, so do I have this move anyway? That's such a sexy move to play. Such a sexy move to play. I can't resist moves like this. Oh, that's such a nice looking move. This one. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at Harry. Look at Harry. He's doing so much damage. Good stuff. KFC Master is saying, I guess this is not going up on YouTube. Why not? Why not? Why not? I don't care. Got to keep it real, as they say, or something like that. Keep it real in the hood. Okay, so where's the finish, guys? Where is the finish? Check. King c6. Check. King takes here. I've only got my queen attacking at the moment, so I'm feeling like I might need to get some other pieces in. Well, e4's okay. e4 seems all right because I block his queen out, meaning he can't take here. And this is a really weird position. I mean, okay, now I feel there might be some tactics coming here. Queen d6 check is looking like a good start. Let's get that one in. And I've got queen d8 coming next, and that is going to be a little beautiful mate there. The queen coming back round to b8 with checkmate. Oh yes, oh yes, that's nice. That's nice. That is nice. Look at that. Cool. It's going all right today, isn't it? another swig of beer. So yeah, good stuff. And I would like to remind you all that if you want to support what I do, I've just done a new 16-hour course, and you can see the course there. I do have to get my little sales pitches in, because I am a professional chess player, and I do think I give a lot away for free. So anything that can, anything that can help me make a little bit of money is good. And that there is a 16-hour course, and this 16-hour course is basically on half price until Saturday. And I'm just typing in the link to the course there. And while I'm doing that, I'm horribly losing on time because I forgot to play. So if you want to support me, course should help improve your chess quite a lot. I put a lot of effort into it. Obviously here I'm messing about. This is like, the easy work after the hard day's work, but the serious work I do is stuff that I really try to help people improve their chess, as per usual. Now I don't believe well, this line I've had people play this before. I can't remember the theory, that's the problem, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be good for black, because I should be winning the knight here in some lines. Can't I win it now? Or do I even have this one? Bishop a6 stopping castle. Let's go bishop a6. More important to try and get an attack going, I feel. And this is nice. Surely this is nice. I mean, materialistically speaking, I'm one pawn down, but it's not all about the material, is it? It's also about pieces. And I love generally having 2 pieces for the rook. I think 2 pieces for the rook is really good compensation. The idea of this was twofold. Number one, I want to kick his knight away, but more importantly, I'm looking at this square, and my main idea is to try to travel with my knight into that square, which of course my opponent has stopped. So I'm now wondering if my idea was just baloney, which it could possibly be. So I'm going to try to now come in the other way with my knight, just trying to get my pieces working a bit better. So yeah, that one needs to come in there. Let's get that one into the position. But my pieces looking, I don't know, I don't really like them over there. They're not looking great, are they? So I'm going to try to get these ones back around to the game. And do I have any little checks? Let's just put the bishop here. It's so hot here. I've got loads of flies. I've got the little window open, but they're still getting in. And the idea here is maybe to take something. So what was my idea? Take something. Maybe that was the threat. Did I forget he could castle? Maybe. And can I get more of my pieces into an attacking position? Well, I'm going to play b4 because my bishop is useless anyway. And this is a way to try to free up the position. So let's go for this one. And try and do something over here. I'm now thinking my b5 move was just a bad move, because I put my pieces on the wrong squares. And oh well, look, I mean, I've so neglected the poor Harry pawn. It's been so long for this pawn to have a chance. He's got to come in now. And do I keep the bishops on? Let's keep the bishops on. Come on, Harry. That last move he played was horrible. My opponent should not have done that, because what he's done is given me a fantastic route for my knight. I mean, I'm not saying I'm better here because I'm losing a lot of pawns. I mean, he probably should just start taking them, which he did. I'm hoping he wouldn't, of course. But he does give me potential now for this knight to come in, but I don't want to lose any more pawns. My pawns are dropping like flies, so I've got to at least keep this one. Come on, Harry, just get in there. Come on. Okay, and now what I'm trying to envisage is some potential sacrifice with my bishop on h3. But it seems like his key piece is this bishop, so I'm going to eliminate that bishop, meaning that my knight keeps these 2 outposts under control. I've got this square for my knight, or this square. And the other thing is my rook can try to line up against his king, and I can try to generate some kind of play like that. So it's a bit of an all-out attack here, but he's got a lot of pawns, hasn't he? I didn't even count these pawns. He's got so many of them I kind of lost count how many he's got. So this is a bit of a last ditch attempt, but this is the kind of last ditch attempt which I quite enjoy playing. Throw everything at him and pray for rain. So this is exactly what I'm going to do. Pray for some rain in the position. So the one thing he should be doing is b4 and c5, and then I need to create some threats. So do I... Okay, what is that move? That looks really risky. Allowing my rook in. That is a very risky move from my opponent. That could not have been correct. And now it seems like my queen should start travelling in. Let's get the queen into the mix as well. Get all my pieces in. But like I said, you know, earlier on I said, look at how he allowed me this square for my knight, and it's such a good square. Okay, so what is the right way to do this? Got a feeling this position should be winning. I'm going to come in with the queen. Oh god, time. Okay, let's not talk, just go quick. Doesn't matter position anymore, it's all on the clock. Well, I mean, the position's bloody excellent for me, but if I lose on time, it doesn't matter. And all I need to do is move this knight back, and he's allowing me to do that, and push this guy. Come on, this guy. Get up there. I'll keep the queens on the board. Let's try to get my bishop in, the last piece in the game as well. And I'm going to try and pick off as many pawns as I can. But it's getting to quite a tense situation here. So let's go for that one first. I can even probably exchange queens here because, well, what's better than exchanging queens? Winning queens. Winning queens is better than exchanging queens. But my position had been good there for a while, so I think that's kind of a fair result there. Okay, good. So it's going all right at the moment. Now let's play the Mora Gambit just for you, Lee. If Lee's still here, I'm gonna play the Mora Gambit, which is an opening I don't know really any theory about, but it's quite fun playing openings when you don't know any theory, because you have to make it up as you go along, and you're going to come up with more imaginative stuff. That looks like a horrible positional move to me. This move he's played, because he's given away these squares. I really don't trust his e5 move. Later on, this could really come back to haunt him. First of all, I've got to stop a bishop coming to g4. But I don't trust the way he's done this. Now, okay, this square is key, so how do I get a knight there? This knight should be coming to e3 to d5. How do I get my knight to e3? I move it to this route. So this is the plan. I'm trying to locate his weakened square, which is d5. And I'm just trying to get my knight into that square. So here we go. This is my plan in action. And well, he's got this square for his knight as well, so maybe it's not as one-sided as I think. So I'm going to put it here to be able to eliminate that one. What's the name of the cider? It's bloody good cider, isn't it? It's Henry Weston cider. Oh, there's always one Stig in the mug saying, not great play because I'm not playing anyone of worth. Great form against Untitled. A little dig there from Poker Draw. Come on, Poker Draw. Give me credit sometimes. He may be unrated, but he's, he's or untitled, but he's got a decent rating, hasn't he? And I would play a title player if I had a chance, but it just depends who you play. And now, good cider, and this is good food. Very healthy food. So, okay, my opponent's played quite well, though. What am I doing? Okay, I'm just going to do this because I can't think of what to do. People asking, well, over here in England, the time is now getting to 11 PM. I've literally been working all day. So, I think I will, oh God, have to stop soon, even if I keep winning. Don't know why he didn't take that. I literally just blundered a pawn there. So, if he doesn't want my pawns, then he can't have them. I'm still trying to think where this knight wants to go. I mean, this is the square I believe the knight should go into. This is probably where it should go. I'm going to put it there now because when he takes, it opens up my bishop. So it's a good time to put the knight in there. I've got a nasty little threat lingering as well. And a little bit of pressure is now coming against him. I really think he should probably take off my knight though anyway. And let's just launch him. Let's launch him, opening up my rook as well. So I'm just going to try to get all my pieces into the attack here. And I don't know, interesting position. But things seem to be working out all right for me here. Let's take there because it gives me the rook as an open line. And I'm going to put the queen here because I don't want his knight coming into this weakened square. Very defensive move from my opponent. And now I will take that one. Thank you very much. Oh no, I won't. I will try to take that one. This should be a bit better for me. This should be a little bit better for me. Harry did the job last time, so we're going to use him again. This is setting up ideas of a potential sacrifice here. I can really see bishop g5 working, but I want to get my last pieces into the game first. So my rook here is the only piece which is faltering. So let's just bring that one in. Maybe even g4, g5 is another option. How about that? Let's bring that one in. I'm gonna, now my pieces are well positioned. Yeah, drink. Good plan. I like that. Who said drink? Peter or Pieter said drink. And you know what? I will go along with that one. I put my bishop here because I don't want to allow the rook into the structure. And now open him up. Open him up. Open him up. His rooks have no way in because my bishops control all the squares. I'm literally controlling every square on the E file here. So this must be good. Ooh. Do you ever get that when sometimes your opponent plays a move and you just like, that is such an ugly move that they played? I mean, that move to me is an ugly move. Look at the knight on g8. The knight on g8 is not a happy knight. And I'm just going to try and suffocate that little baby a bit more. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm enjoying this. Oh yeah. Oh, this is just too much fun. My opponent just has to sit here and suffer. And I'm just going to eventually break through, hopefully. So how do I break through though? I need to sacrifice something. Probably. Sacrificing is the way, I feel. Look at that bishop. That's such a bishop. So how am I going to win? Well, I want to line up this sacrifice. Oh, my opponent's got a little bit desperate there. And he's given up a pawn. But, oh, nearly spilt my beer. And I don't even need to sacrifice now. This is even stronger than sacrificing. Can I finish? Oh, I wanted to finish with a bit of glory there. But I'm just going to finish normally. I was going to sack my queen with queen takes f6 because it looked like quite a lot of fun. Well, I'm not losing this game, am I? Maybe I can try. Okay, we're going to make this one the last one, guys and girls. I need to get some rest. I've been doing quite a lot today. I mean, I will say we'll try to finish on a high. I'm going to say thank you all for tuning in. Bit of fun, light-hearted blitz session, but this will be the last session because I need to get some rest in. That is key, so I can get some stuff done today. Tomorrow we'll save 2,500 for another day. I'm not going to get over it in this one. Getting the same opening here again. It was interesting, this opening, so I'm happy to get it in. I like that comment. Plastic girlfriend is ready. It is. It's got to that time where my plastic girlfriend needs to be blown up, and I need to get ready for you know, to oh, why did I go there? Why did I go there? I didn't go there last time. I put my bishop there. Bishop there's much better, isn't it? That was weird. Okay, but I'm going to go for a similar plan to what I did in the last game because it works so well, didn't it? If he castles queenside, I think I'm always quite happy there because I've got some open files over on this thing here. Creamstar is saying I'm interested in the Evans Gambit chess base. Is it still up to date? Yeah, it's still up to date. It's a very recent DVD, that one, the Evans Gambit. So I think it's up to date. I mean, I'll be honest. I think the Evans Gambit. Oh, he's moved. I didn't even realise he moved. I think the Evans Gambit is not enough to get an advantage with White, as most openings nowadays. Gambits. I think you'd have to say that you can't really get much of an advantage from a lot of these gambits, but it's a very interesting opening. I don't think you're worse. I think you can hold equality. And fuck, I missed that one. God, this guy always seems to take all my pawns, doesn't he? And then I swindle him somehow. So that is what I need to do. Let's just get all my pieces over to queenside. I say take my pawns. It's actually a sacrifice, because I'm sacrificing material to open up lines against his king. That's what I'm trying to hustle, but it's actually just a blunder. It's actually just a blunder. Right, why don't I go b4? So things I've got coming in. I've got my knight coming here. Got my rook coming here. Got my pawn coming here. Do I have a good knight jump? No, I don't. My knight's not going anywhere. Okay, let's flick that one in. And next move, given a chance, I will get that one there. Weird position. I mean, even though I'm like 4 billion pawns down, it still seems to me that I have a very big initiative here. And okay, now I can't even count. What's the material situation now? Something. But I was kind of half joking when I said I got these open lines, but in actual fact, these open lines could be very dangerous, because I can come in and I can attack him on those open lines, which he's allowing me to do. I mean, look, I've got now this very strong formation here, and if somehow I can get my bishop in somewhere, well, let's try to get it let's try to keep the possibility of this one in. It will be good. But on the other hand, my bishop on a8 is a terrible piece. So is that ever going to have a future? I don't see how, but I'll try to move it around somewhere in the hope that it will have a future. Yeah, but I'm a lot of pawns down. How many pawns down? I don't know. Loads of pawns down here. Too many. But it would be nice. I want to finish on a high in this complex position. Okay, so he's coming in here. I'm going to stop that one. I'm happy he's moved here, because now my bishop can sneak in. So at least my bishop has a bit of a role now. Okay, I've got a plan here. I can go rook b7 and try to take on c4. Actually, I like this. My dark squared bishop is a very, very strong piece. Okay, my light squared bishop is terrible. He's got a lot of pawns, but he can't really do much with his pawns, can he? I mean, it's... Oh, okay, I'm just going to play Harry, because I can't play a game without pushing Harry. He can't actually do... His pawns are all blockaded, so they can't move. I don't know what I'm doing either. That's confused me. Okay, well, yeah, that's one way you can get his pawns motoring. What is this? What is going on? Complex stuff. I'm gonna have to try to play f3 and get my queen around the back. This is the way I'm gonna try to do it. But he's stopped that. For now. Okay. I'm just trying to get some tricks. The other thing I'd love to do is get my bishop to this crap bishop around. But he's always going to push his pawn. Let's do it anyway, because then he might loosen his dark squares again. Oh, he's allowed it in. He's allowed my bishop, which was a terrible piece, into the game. Very weird position. What is happening? His pawns do look scary. I mean, he's got what, 400 connected passed pawns here. He's got 5 connected passed pawns. That's a lot of pawns. I'll give him that. He's got a lot of connected passed pawns in this position. But my bishops are... I don't know. I just don't know what's happening. I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm just a GM. Go and ask someone else. They might know more than me. Pat's a Caesar check. And I'm hoping my bishops are going to create something here. I need to get my queen in. This is the one thing that I'm not doing. I'm not finding a way for my queen to get in. So how does my queen get in? Well, queen c5. I don't see what's happening after that. I'll give him a check, and hopefully my queen can get in this way, possibly. Let's try that one. Let's see if I can get in somehow around this diagonal in the position. And my opponent has the same faults. So, ooh, got to be careful. I don't want to allow knight here check. So don't fall for that one. Get the king safe. Right. Well, now I'm ready to get my queen in, as predicted. My queen will free up any second now. And am I worried about that? No, let's get in. Let's get him in there. What is happening here? This is weird position. Got to take the rook with check. And I will take the rook with check. And I think it's going to be mate. I think it's the leading. I think I can see a checkmate on the horizon. And I'm going to checkmate him somewhere, surely. I haven't worked this out 100%. He will get checkmated. He will. I just don't know where. Okay. There we go. Win on time. Well, good session there for me. Better than I've usually had. So I'm going to call it a night now. It's 10 past 11. Sorry about the sort of later start today. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for tuning in to the stream. I know there's stuff going on chess.com, so you can go and check out the stuff there. I'm starting to feel a bit rough here with all the tiredness, so go and check out chess.com. But the last time I mentioned this, by the way, you know, I've got this course out, this which I've told you about a lot. But if you're not interested in buying it at the moment, you can download two hours of it for free. So you get 2 hours of tuition from me, serious tuition for free, which would normally cost quite a lot. So if you want to just get the free bit, then that's the link there. So I'll just put that in the chat. That's if you put that into your browser, that link there, that will give you 2 hours of the course for free. So that's, you know, even if you don't want to buy the course and you've got no interest in buying the course, then you might as well get your freebie, hey, and see what you think of the course. I honestly, you know, it is a 16-hour course. It took me ages to do, ages and ages to do. It really did, and it was a lot of hard work. And I hope it's worth it. You know, this is where you buy the course. And like I mentioned before, if you want to support what I do, if you want to help me out, then, you know, buying this course is probably the main way you can help me out. And I'm only going to be going on about this course until Saturday, because it's half price until then. After Saturday it goes up to full price, so you'll have to if you want to get 16 hours of tuition off me, you have to buy it at twice the price. So you've only got until Saturday, but I really do honestly think it's worth it. And you've even got a month money back guarantee. So if you don't like it, you can just give the money back. So if you're a real cheating scumbag, you could download the course and then you could say I want my money back and actually keep the files. Don't do that, that's naughty, but you know, that's a scumbagish thing to do. But anyway, thank you all for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. And, you know, thank you for your donations. Thank you for tuning into the show. I'll be back again soon with some more stuff. But that's me a little bit cream crackered today, hence knackered. And hope you enjoyed it. It was great having you join me here. And yeah, cool. And I'll hopefully see you again soon. So goodbye and good night.